The WEC has unveiled the BOP for one final time this year. There are some major changes to the balanced performance ahead of the 8 hours of Bahrain, and they could have serious impacts on the championship fight. Some title contenders in Hypercar have been hit hard, while one brand in particular has finally caught a small break. So in this video, I'll break down all the key BOP adjustments you need to know before the final race of the 2025 World Endurance Championship. Let's start off with Hypercar, and on the power side, the Aston Martin Valkyrie remains the most powerful car on the grid at 520 kilowatts or 697 horsepower, while the Porsche 963 now sits at the bottom of the list. In terms of weight, the Valkyrie is still the lightest hypercar at 1,030 kilograms or 2,270 pounds. And again, Porsche finds itself on the wrong side of the scale, as the 963 is now the heaviest car in the hypercar field. Finally, when it comes to the maximum stint energy, Aston Martin leads once more with 915 megajoules, while the Alpine A424, which won last time out in the 6 Hours of Fuji event, has the lowest figure at 887 megajoules among the 8 hypercar entries here in Sakir. So with all that data out of the way, what are the big takeaways from the hypercar changes? Well, Cadillac and Porsche have been hit the hardest, and that could seriously affect their race pace and their title hopes. The Cadillac V-Series R has lost a staggering 24 kilowatts or 32 horsepower and gained 4 kilograms or 8 pounds, making it the third heaviest hypercar. Meanwhile, the Porsche 963 takes a 9 kilowatt or 12 horsepower power cut, which is another tough blow for their title chances. On the other hand, Ferrari receives positive BOP changes. The 499P gets a power increase, which is a little questionable considering they're leading the title fight, and to me, giving the favorites a boost while handicapping the challengers doesn't really make sense. For Toyota fans though, there's finally some good news. The GR010 Hybrid gets a 7 kilogram or 15 pound weight break, and that's not all. It also gets a 6 kilowatt or 8 horsepower power increase. Then, combined with Toyota's strong history in Bahrain, there's a real chance that we could see them end this difficult season on a high note. One quick note on the Aston Martin Valkyrie before I proceed though, as in addition to having the best BOP, the team also unlocks something at the Paul Ricard circuit. So there's a very good chance that the car could repeat a similar result like it did over in IMSA at Petit Le Mans and secure a breakthrough finish here in the WEC. Now let's move on to LMGT3. On the power side, the Ford Mustang remains the least adjusted car from the baseline power, while the Ferrari 296 sees the biggest changes with P18. For weight, the BMW M4 GT3 Evo is the lightest car at 1,332 kilograms or 2,936 pounds, while the Ferrari 296 is once again the heaviest car. Finally, on stint energy, the Mercedes AMG GT3 leads with 705 megajoules, while the Aston Martin Vantage sits at the bottom with the smallest number, 665 megajoules for that car. The biggest changes in LMGT3 come from the weight. The Corvette, McLaren, and Porsche all receive major increases, while the BMW and Ford are the only cars getting weight reductions. 8 kilograms or 17 pounds off of the BMW M4 and 5 kilograms or 11 pounds off of the Mustang. Meanwhile, Mercedes and Lexus stay exactly the same as Fuji with no changes at all on weight. So that completes a quick breakdown of the BOP adjustments for the upcoming event in Bahrain. As I just explained, there are quite a few changes to the performance tables in both categories, and I'm now curious to know your thoughts on the impact of BOP in this event down in the comments below.